Hello my black family, thank you for clicking to watch this video. My name is MC Kajambi from Africa. If it is your first time to come across this channel, please consider subscribing today and also hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. My returning subscribers, I really appreciate for the support you give me when you come back to watch my videos. And also guys, there are more ways you can support this channel. If you'd like to see how you can support us financially, you can check on the description box. So guys, let us get into today's video. Hey, so guys, in today's video I've just thought let me just be candid with you and just share a little bit about my experiences of working for or with a black American. And guys, actually let me just say I have had the privileges to work with like uh, like four of the major races. Yeah, let me say I have worked with the white, and I've also worked with the Hispanic. And I've also worked with an Arab, yeah, Arabic people. And have I mentioned the black people? Yeah, I've also worked for a black people now. And each of the cases have been different, and I'll be sharing my experiences. But now in today's video, I want to share, yeah, uh, my experience of working for a black person, as an African. And I don't know, guys, you can share your experiences, what it has been like for you to work for a black person, or which race you have worked with. And you have, like you see in this video, I said I have worked my experiences of working with a black person, a black boss. And I have said I cried, yeah. And I want to tell you why I cried, or in this video. It may not be literally crying or like shedding tears, but like getting pained, there's some things that can happen to you, and you either cry, or I can cry because of tears of joy. But now guys, watch, get back, relax, and listen to my story. Yeah, so, and you'll know by the end of this video, you'll know how I cried. Now guys, so I work as a, or let me say I have developed virtual assistant skills, yeah, in various fields. And now that have given me the opportunity to work with people outside Africa or outside my country. And my first employer from outside, yeah, for virtual assistant work was from the United States, and he was a white, yeah, he was a white person. And let me say, I did not have a bad experience with him. Is actually, I had one of the best experiences. Yeah, he even gave me the inspiration. And actually, guys, as you can see, I'm coming right away from my house, and I can say that I started building my house, yeah, my dream house, when working for my white boss, And now after my contract ended with my white boss, okay, generally we I was doing a I was running a social media pages for a foundation, yeah, helping foundation, helping what do you call it, an NGO, a non-government organization, yeah. So that is where I got the inspiration even to start building my dream house. So I can say that I did not have a bad experience with my white boss. I cannot recall any major. Yeah, so my experience with my white boss was the best, and we actually even friends up to now. And I also inspired him to start a YouTube channel, which I don't know, because I don't have his approval whether he wants to be part of this story. I don't know if I should share his channel, but I inspired him to start a YouTube channel. He didn't know much about YouTube, but I now, because of how he was helping me, and I really felt I also need to help him. And I told him how he could be documenting his projects or his stories on YouTube, and he does that. Yeah, I can see that he is improving. Yeah, so that is how we were so close. Yeah, we were so close. and we became even personal. Yeah, we could even share our personal things and our personal stories. And yeah, it's kind of it's this one, I must say, guys, it is my best experience with the white person. I had not related with the white person though we never met, yeah, because I was working virtually. Never met, we just interacted, yeah, but our interaction was good. And it was the first one, yeah, to have that open discussion and relationship with a white person or a white boss. So now, after my contract ended, I was lucky to secure another job with my next boss, yeah, who was black. My next boss was black, and I can say at the beginning it was, let me, everything. I don't know. I get even I get disconnected. You see, even my mood gets disconnected when getting to this story. Everything from the beginning was like was chaotic, yeah. And how I landed him. We started talking, and from the beginning, I had to do a free job, a free service. I had to offer free service, to this boss so that he could trust my services. And I did it, and then he was pleased. So he got pleased because of my services. And one thing I thought maybe that, after liking my service, I thought maybe he could have come back to pay me for that free services that I offered. I wasn't like offering free, but I was just like doing. I didn't expect any payment, but I was just doing for him to trust me, or to trust my services, or to see if I for him to see that I will deliver. Yeah, he was a black person from Texas, and yeah, he did not pay for that job that I did for free, but I wasn't. I understood, because sometimes you have to risk, to get what you want. Yeah, no. So now we started our engagement, and at the beginning it was so good. He would pay me. He would pay, and I can say from I think he was a rich guy. So what would pain me is how I would see that he does not want to pay me, and not like he doesn't have the money, but I feel like he was just doing it, just discriminating me for being an African person, because I could tell, because he never even bargained. Somebody who is rich or has money, when you tell them your services or how you are pricing your services, they will not negotiate. He never negotiated like how much I should be paid for. And now when I told him my hourly pay, he just didn't even like. I just told him slightly higher than what I was offering my previous employer, and he just said he was okay with it. You know, he never bargained. He never did anything. So that made me realize that he is not like, he does not have financial problems. So when he would delay my payments, I knew that he was doing it deliberate, because I knew, or I just surveyed, and I knew that he wasn't having money issues. Your guys, tell me, was I right? Yeah, I think I was so right, because at one time he would even send me his balances, telling me that I will pay you. He needs to do like everything, then I'll come last, But that used to pin me down, guys. It used to make me feel so bad, because I was sacrificing my time. I was giving his job the priority, the priority. Like I would even not spend and not sleep. You when you were working, I will sacrifice my sleep. But when it comes to payment, he will tell me that he has to do everything else, and then I'll see what will get for me. Then yeah, he would pay. And the good thing is, just he would pay. He would pay in the beginning. He would pay the full amount that he owed me. No, is like do like pay a half. But I used to like him for that. When he's paying, he have to pay the full amount, and you could find that I have accumulated a good amount. So that amount also helped me in building my house, and motivated me. But now our paths crossed when we were almost close, nearing the finishing of our contract. He started to delay payments. He started to like, I felt like he had become like different, and like he did not want to pay me anymore because he knew after all the contract was ending, and he was finishing his project. So we started even arguing. When I want to get payment, he could get in. Like I remind him for payments, and then he gets angry. Then one thing that he told me, and he made me cry, is that he told me that even if he pay me, I will never get enough to have running water, in my home. And that was so, I was so touched by that, and it made me, that is something that is what really made me cry, you know. But at that time, guys, where I was living in a rental apartment, and it had running water. So, but it touched me to see. It did not touch me because I did not have water, running water. It touched me because I didn't expect that from a black person like me, you know, in from America, a person who is ahead of me, I expect when you are ahead of somebody, like let's say being in a developed country like in America, you should be my mentor. You should be like now teaching me how to improve Africa, how to improve my place. Now, like there are places without running waters. How can I help that? And what he did not do is what the white person was doing, because the white person that I was working for, he used to use me, guys, to support people here. I will, yeah, I will just share some pictures here of what he would do. He would like send me to deliver water to people without water. And that is what made me actually cry, seeing that somebody who is not my race is so much concerned on how I can get running water, yeah, in Africa, than somebody who is black like me, and maybe who probably has an ancestral origin from here in Africa, because most probably uh, the majority of the people, or the black Americans in America, they have their roots in Africa, and Africa is their motherland. So it do you have like hurted me, it hurted me. Let's say I was hurt. Let me just say I was so hurt, by a black person, being the one that was discriminating me, and just because I asked for my payments, but fortunately, I something that I did not like. After an argument, he was able to pay me, and that was the end of our contract. Although he came back later and we did our last project, but for the last project that I was to do for him, he had to pay in full, because he had proved to me, and I didn't feel good treating him that way. He had proved to me that he will not be trusted. But for the other guy that was white, we had never like we had never like be in conflicts, or engage in exchanging of what, just because of payments or something, because he was very respectful and did not discriminate me. But I felt it bad getting such kind of an experiences with my fellow black person. So I think as black people, let's learn to appreciate other people, even if you are lower, you're higher in your social class than them. Let's just remember that we are one family, and just give them ideas of how they can improve themselves and improve Africa. And I'm loving that there is a revolution. There is a revolution for black people to stand with black people. Yeah, like you see when Floyd, Floyd was killed. A black person was killed. We did not want to care whether he was from the United States, but there was a massive, yeah, or a widespread, I mean, protest, for Blacks Lives Matters. We did not want to know where is black from where, but we stood with them, and there is that revolution, and I hope we blacks people, we learn to appreciate each other and support us. We are not waiting for support from any other people. We have to stand for ourselves. As much as like now in the United States, Donald Trump is there. He will not stand for the black people the way a black person would. He will not stand for the black people the way Barack Obama did. It is now because it is now for us, the people, to stand with each other, to advocate for our rights, to advocate for our freedom and empowerment. So, guys, that was my experience, and you can also share with me your experience. I will be glad to broadcast your experience here on this channel. Yeah, that also will be a way of promoting this channel by hearing your story, and I can have something to share with people. Yeah, there are people that have shared their stories, and I'll be bringing them. Yeah, I'm just finding out the better way to bring out the stories. So there are stories that have been shared on this channel, and I'll gladly share those stories. Yeah, so guys, thank you. Make sure you like this video, drop down your comment, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing today. And I hope you can share this video with as many people as you can. Yeah, I've not heard of my videos, yeah, personal videos go viral. Please make this video go viral by commenting, sharing, and liking. By doing that, you'll send my message across to all blacks people that let us stand with each other and for each other. We are on our own, guys. We are on our own, and the sooner we realize that, the sooner the better it shall be. When we realize that we will only be the ones to stand for ourselves. Thank you, guys. Adios.